Hey everybody, Christopher Hart here with Transforming Lives Coaching and Consulting, and we are continuing our daily Lead Strong video series where our intention is to help leaders become stronger leaders in any environment, whether it's your business, an organization, a church, in your family, leading for yourself, etc. So for those that don't know me, I am a coach and consultant in the areas of organizational and leadership development, as well as the psychology of success. How about that one? Freudian slip. Psychology of success in the areas of peak performance. So today we're talking about leaders are investors, and leading is investing. And so we're going to dig into kind of the understanding of the meanings of investing, what that looks like, and a model by which you can be a great leader investor, and how to get a great return on your investment, as well how to apply this into your own life as well as the lives of others, and be able to just maximize your ability to be a strong leader. So when we look at this, the question that we want to ask ourselves before we dig into this is, are we a good investor or a poor investor? Now, when we talk investing, many people, I believe, their mind, their psychology automatically goes to, a monetary investment. Okay, like I'm taking my money and I'm putting it into something. Whether it's real estate, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, gold, precious metals, whatever. And that's not necessarily always the case. That's one vehicle, that's one avenue that you can invest. But what I want to share with you is a quote that I heard that was real transformational for me a couple of years ago. And Gary Keller, the co-founder and I believe I'm not sure if he's the president anymore, but I think he's just a co-founder of, and he's board of directors, that's what it is, chairman of the board of directors of Keller Williams, the largest real estate company in the world right now. I heard him one time say that people are your greatest investment. They provide you the greatest return on investment in business. And so to me, that was pretty profound. Because a lot of times in business, you always see people that, we hire people to do a job and, we may invest in a system, we may invest in a model, we may invest in particular tools. But the question is, how many leaders are really looking at their people as their greatest investment? And so that's what we want to look at today is, how can your people be your greatest investment to where you maximize a return on investment or return on investing? And so let's look at the very definition of the word invest. The word invest comes from the Latin root of investere, which is to clothe and to surround. Okay. Now notice it doesn't really have anything to do with money. Now, if you look up investing, investments, then it starts to kind of take shape to more of a monetary perspective. But the word investere, which is, the root etymology of invest, is to clothe, to furnish, to surround. And then it has some subordinate definitions, which is to furnish with the power or authority and to grant someone control or authority over something or someone. And so interestingly enough, it's kind of synonymous with the word empower, which is defined as to give someone the ability and authority. So invest and empower are synonymous. So if I had to look at those two words to be synonymous, I would actually say invest to empower, right? Leadership is about investing. Leadership is to empower people. Well, leadership is to invest to empower people. Okay, so what we're going to look at here is, how do we clothe, how do we surround somebody, or what do we surround them with? Well, if you look at empower, it's to give them the skill and authority. My question for many of you leaders out there is, are you truly giving people the authority to accomplish that which they want to accomplish? And that's kind of twofold. I think there's a lot of leaders out there that say, oh yeah, I do. Like I show up to work, like they do what they're supposed to, like here's the goal and just go and do it, right? And we think we're empowering them. We think we're giving them the authority, but not really in the manner in which, it's derived to be. And we'll talk about that in a minute. And then there's some of you leaders out there that are freaking just control freaks. Right? Like you're just controlling every single little activity. You're over their shoulder. You're in their ear all the time, all day, every day. And so you're not giving them the authority to accomplish. You're being more of a dictator than you are a leader. Okay, so how can we grant someone the authority? Is be more of a control freak around results. Give them very clear, concise guidance of what they need to do, and be a control freak around the results. Hold them accountable to the results, not the fart and fiddle activities and the minutia. Okay, so get out of that, right? Because we're going to talk here in a minute exactly why we want to give them the authority so that we can be great leader investors. But then there's also the ability, right? The skill set. The 2 A's of empowerment are ability and authority. And ability is about giving them the skill sets. And so when we start to look at to empower people to give them skill sets, that's where I believe investing, being a leader investor really starts to take shape. And what does that look like? I have an acronym that I like to use to coach and to teach to, and it's the acronym of the word TIME, T-I-M-E. And so to break that down, the very first word of the acronym TIME is actually the word time. Okay, so we have T-I-M-E, and the T is time. We invest our time into people in the areas so that we can give them the ability to accomplish that which they want to accomplish. But not so much time that we're not giving them the authority, right? It's like we're not giving someone so much of our time that we're controlling every little fart and fiddle thing, because if that's the case, you might as well just do it yourself. Don't hire people to be robots, right? They're not there to be robotic, do every little thing you want them to do, and you don't give them the authority and any freedom to do what you really hired them to do, which is to take the job, do it so you can gain back some more of your own time and get a greater return on investment. Okay, so the first word is time. We have to invest our time into people. You can't just hire them. The other flip side to that is you can't just hire them, say, hey, here's the job, here's some, here's a job description, here's some of our stuff, go figure that out, boom, I'm out of here, I'm gonna go, hang out and go golfing today, or, just go on appointments all day, and do a trial by fire thing, and then a month, 2-3 months into it, you call your coach and you're like, it's not working out. Well, it's not working out because you didn't invest any time into them. You threw them into the fire and hoped that they'd figure it out. That's not leadership, okay? So the second letter of the acronym TIME is I, which is information, right? Like we did a video yesterday where leaders are learners. And if you're watching this live, you can go into my videos on my Facebook page and go check that one out. Or go to our YouTube channel and check out that. I think it'll be uploaded today. So stand by. We'll post a link in the comments for those that are going to watch this on replay. But we talk about leaders or learners, and the reason why we need to learn is we need to constantly be filling our cup of information so that we can invest that information into other people to give them the ability to achieve that which they want to achieve. You see, a lot of times leaders will hire people, throw them into the fire, not give them any of their time, not give them any information, not give them any clarity. Information is about clarity, it's about guidance, it's about information that possesses new skills, or it's about information to be resourceful to go acquire the information somewhere to achieve that which they need to achieve. Information is a critical part of investing in other people so that they can be your greatest investment. Your time, your information, it costs you nothing virtually. We live in the information world, in the information age. Quite frankly, I don't even think we're in the information age. We're in the massive information age. There's so much content being added to the World Wide Web on a daily basis that 20 years ago, what it took in a year's time is what's being added in a day. So the information's out there. You can acquire it. It's not costing you any money. It's costing you your time. But it's that information that's going to transform people into being a great investment, so whereby you can get a great return on your investment. Okay, so the third letter is M, T-I-M. Well, that's money, right? And I believe, how you invest your money into people. You don't just throw money at them and, take this class, take that class, buy them this book, buy them this tool. Every time they need something, they come to you, you throw more money at them. I mean, that could be a strategy, but it's not good for budgeting and economics of a business and the health of a business. But where we look at that is, what are the skill sets, right? There's things that we should be identifying in the hiring process and the leading process to help us determine how do we maximize this person's ability and authority to do their job really well. And sometimes that's investing money, right? Like we invest money into them. Maybe we send them to a class. Maybe we send them to a seminar. Maybe we send them back to college. And it's not just to do it for learning's sake. It's do it for return on investment's sake. Okay, so money is also a critical part of that. And if you don't have money, then you're left with time and information. Okay, and that's okay too, to the point where you can make money to where you're reinvesting in it. You see, I think where a lot of leaders fail as investors is they want to take all this money, right? So they can improve their life, they can go buy boats, they can go buy cars. The leader has more stuff than the people do. And when I say stuff, like you look at the leader, they got cars, they got boats, they got houses, they got lifestyles, they got vacations, and the people barely even have resources in their job and in their role. You're not adequately utilizing your money for its highest and best purpose within your business to gain a return on your investment. Okay? You're putting money into something so you can gain a lifestyle. That's selfish. That's not leadership. Okay? It's success through people, not because of people. All right. And then the third one is E, energy, right? Like we have to put effort and energy into people. Our time, our information, our money, and our energy and our effort into giving people the ability and authority is going to empower them and give them the authority to achieve that which they want to achieve. Now, if we use these four basic tenets of leadership investing, of investing our time, our information, our money, and our energy, it's not just for output. It's for income as well. See, all investing is about return on investment. The time that you put out should be so that you can eventually gain a significant amount of time back to go reallocate to another project or more money-making activities to increase the business's effectiveness or to increase your ability to add more businesses to your entrepreneurial portfolio. And then information, right? Like we should be giving information out as an investment so that people can go out and do more with it and bring back information. If you're the only one in your organization that's knowledgeable, that's pouring information out, you're not getting a greater return of information back, you're not a good leader investor, right? You're hiring the wrong people. And it usually has to do with you're hiring people just to serve your needs and desires within your business. See, if you're hiring the right people, they're learning based. They desire more information from you and in other areas, and they want to share that with you. And so if you look at your organization and your people and you're not becoming a better person information-wise and knowledge-wise because of them, you might have the wrong people, or you might need to reallocate some resources for a better investment. And then money, right? Like the money that we put out should cause us a return on our investment. The same Gary Keller, co-founder and chairman of the board of Keller Williams, says, when you look at money as a return on investment with people, 3 to 1. For every dollar I put out, I want 3 back. Why? 1 for 1, save your money. 2 for 1, you're in the game, you're winning, but you're barely in the game and there's too much risk to call that a good investment. 3 to 1, you reduce risk and you're gaining a greater win as far as a return on your investment. So if you're putting money out and you're not getting a 3 to 1 return, it's not a good investment. And then energy. You see, there's times we hire people that we have to put a lot of energy, like drama, issues, BS, whatever. We're putting a lot of output of energy and we're not gaining any energy back. They actually become energy sucks. See, I think when you hire the right people and you invest your energy into them and they take that and they create a greater opportunity within you, that will empower you, that will create a greater energy within you. If you're not energized by your people, something's wrong. Poor investor or poor investment. So to put this all together, we invest our time, information, money, and energy and effort into people so that we get a greater return of time, information, money, and energy within us. so we can go off and go do more and create more opportunities for our people who are showing us that they're a great return on investment. So if you're analyzing your leadership and you're analyzing your people and you're going up, a lot of times here's what investors do, or leader investors do. They look at it and they go, I'm not getting more time, I don't have more information, I got a money suck and I got an energy suck, I got the wrong people. Maybe, maybe not. You may be the wrong leader. And when I say leader, you may be a poor investor. You may be improperly investing that time, information, money, and effort and energy into your people. So what I would tell you is, rather than point the finger out, look at the 3 that are pointing back at you first. Self-assess yourself as a leader and say, am I properly investing time into them? Am I properly investing information to them? Am I properly investing money into them? And am I properly investing energy and effort? And if I am, then am I getting that in return? And if not, then maybe, hey, Grant, good to see you, man, from South Africa. Love you, brother. Love the fact that you're following us this morning. So if you're not getting that return on investment, and you see that you are putting time, information, money, and effort, and sometimes money is coaching, right? Like, I won't plug that. I won't point a finger at anyone. Get your people into coaching. That's investing in money. That's investing your time. That's investing information and energy to get a greater return. Don't wait for people to fail and then say, oh, let's get them into coaching. Okay? Get them into coaching. Make that investment. And if your people are in coaching and they're not giving you that greater return, then maybe at that point, I would say you have the wrong person. Okay? And it's not the wrong person, they're just not a match, right? Like, God determines who's right or wrong, and none of his creations are bad. The Bible says that. It just means that they're not a match for that role or your organization. Okay? So hopefully this topic brought some value to your life and your business, right? Are you investing in yourself, right? Are you investing time into yourself? Are you allocating time within your day and your week to improve yourself? Are you improving your information on a daily basis and multiple times a day? Or are you so damn busy that you don't even have time to read 5 pages of a book, 1 chapter of the Bible, 1 freaking blog, listen to 1 audio, go on the treadmill? Do you not have that time? Are you not engaged? Are you not increasing your own information? Do you not have the monetary resources to live out the purpose of your business, which is to fund the perfect life? Do you not have the energy? If you don't have any of these things, if you're lacking them, hey guys, reach out to me, right? Whether you're watching this live, feel free to reach out to me at Chris@Transforming Lives Coaching, or go up to messages and private Facebook message me. If you're watching this on replay on Facebook or on our YouTube channel, reach out to me, email me, text me. My cell phone number, 843-855-9673. I'm willing to give out my personal information because I desire to help you become a better leader and a better investment, so that your people, so that you can be that return on investment for people, so you can be that vehicle that they see you to be, the vehicle to their success. And in turn, they become your greatest return on your investment. They become your greatest investment, that you look back and you say, you know what? Not a single one of my stocks, bonds, precious metals could ever perform like these people perform. And that's because how you perform for them in T.I.M.E. Guys, I hope this information is valuable to your life, to your business, to your organizations. Utilize it for yourself, utilize it for your families, utilize it for your organizations, your churches, as well as your businesses. Don't just look at this content strictly for business entrepreneurial purposes. Guys, thank you for joining me today. We hope that we brought value to your business and your life. And we've posted my email, Chris@TransformingLivesCoaching.com, my cell phone number, 843-855-9673. Feel free to visit my website, www.transforminglivescoaching.com, for more information about what we can offer you and increase your leadership development. Guys, thank you for joining me. God loves you. So do I. Have a powerful day. Invest in your people, invest in yourself, and lead strong. God bless.